So let me ask you the biggest question of today. And maybe I'll ask some of the people at the back as well. I'm feeling in one of those moods. The biggest question of the day, and can I get a microphone? The biggest question of the day, thanks, is why do you want to become wealthy? What's the reason? Because there's something in this world called a compelling reason. Let me demonstrate. As you've been smiling all day, let me suffocate you now. Is that okay? Cool. So imagine I come up to this woman and I cover her mouth. Now she could move her hands and whack me in the stomach and I could fall away. But what if she was tied up and I covered her mouth? Can she still breathe? Yeah. Through her nose. But what if I cover her nose and mouth and I'm holding her? If there was a knife present and she knew I wasn't going to let go, would she use that knife on me? Yes or no?
Yes.
How many of you say yes? Raise your hand.
Yes.
How many of you say no? Would you? If you knew I wasn't going to let go and there was a knife there, would you use it on me? Do you kill people for a living? No. Would you kill people? No, but you would. If it's life and death, you would. So that is called a compelling reason. She said, I will never kill anyone. And I'm saying you would. Because if the reason was strong enough, she will. If the reason is powerful enough, she will. So if I ask you now, what is your compelling reason to become wealthy? It better be strong. My reason to become wealthy is very simple. There's two reasons I've got. Number one, I have to do it so my parents can say, we produced a great kid. That's a good one to do. So they can look back and say, you know what, we got it right. And for me, that's of utmost importance. The second reason I want to be wealthy is because I want to be able to contribute 90% of my money to some cause. So when my kids grow up, the 10% should be so much that they wouldn't want the 90%. Make sense? So that's my contribution. I've got this reason. The reason I want to do that is because I come from a background where I should not be wealthy. I should not be wealthy. I don't have the degree. I don't have the qualifications. I came from a zero income background. So therefore, if I can do it, others can. That's my compelling reason. So that's my reason to use the knife if someone was to hold my... What is your reason to be wealthy? Can anyone tell me? Anyone have a compelling reason? Sure, please do.
I was having a small office.
What is your name?
My name is Vijay Shah.
Please say hi, Vijay.
Hi. Yeah.
And you've got to keep your story short. Don't do a B-sal pehle ki kahani hai. Okay.
I was running a small office and one day at late night, maybe at 10:30, 11, I got a call from one of my colleagues that one of my employee, she lost her husband, she lost her father. So I went, her father died and I went to her home. And what I saw was she and her mother were sitting in the corner of the room. And the dead body was lying in the room. And I was able to hear the sounds of television serials coming from all the neighborhood. And no one bothered to visit that girl and her mother. I really felt very bad, and the only reason was they were poor. The day I experienced that, it really, even today also, that disturbs me a lot. I don't want to die in that situation. I don't want to put my children in that situation, and I don't want to put my parent not in that situation. That's a compelling reason for me.
Okay, thank you very much. Great. Now, good story. Is it compelling? Maybe. Does he wake up every day thinking about that? I don't know. There's got to be something that's more compelling something that's in his control. He's seen someone, when I first came to India, and I saw poor people, someone coming to my window without an arm, I nearly died. Because I'd never seen that before. I honestly haven't. But now I see it, I'm immune. So, in order for me to keep myself aware of this, how do I do that? He's had an experience where he saw someone. After a while, that may fade away. It may. People forget people close people that die, and people forget them. What I'm saying is the reason has to be compelling. Now, he didn't tell me how much money he wants to make. So it can't be compelling. He gave me no figure. He gave me no amount. He gave me no deadline. He gave me no time. How can it be compelling? And how will he achieve it? Because he doesn't even know what he's going to do for it. So to me, that's not compelling. That's a nice story. Must be close to his heart. Agree. Is it a compelling reason? No. What is the reason why you have to become wealthy? You have no choice. What is that reason? Do you even have it? Most people don't have it. Let's take a person over there. Let me go to the bank. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, I'm Vaishali.
Hi, Vaishali.
Please say hi, Vishali. Hi, Vishali.
Mine is same as you. I want my parents to feel proud on me, especially my father, because he had a lot of expectations from me, and I have done few wrong things in my life. So
Only a few.
sorry.
Only a few wrong things.
Yes, few.
Okay.
And I want to cover up, and I really want my father to feel proud on me, and I also want to add something to the world before I die.
Okay, give her a big round of
Same
applause.
as.
Now, just by the way she speaks, is that compelling for her? I think so. I think so. She obviously thinks she's made some mistakes that she's feeling guilty about. That she should have not done this, what she did. Of course, your father's already proud of you, just to let you know. And making a lot of money is not going to help him make you feel prouder. It's not true. But the point is it compelling enough? Could be. For her, I don't know. What I'm saying is it compelling enough for her to wake up in the morning and then fly out of bed and say, right, it's time for me to do something with my life? Because most people don't know it unless you get coached. You don't discover it today unless you get coached, unless you know your baseline, unless you know your coding. How will you discover that compelling reason that will make you... I have once a year, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, once a year a group of us, friends, I call them friends now, these are people that my call it the inner circle if you want to call it. These are people that are worth millions and hundreds of millions of dollars. We come together, we hang out. And the objective of that is to have a brainstorming strategy of what we can do next year with what we've got. Now, none of us have interest in our businesses. I have no interest in their business, they have no interest in my business. But it's a get-together for people to come up with massive amounts of ideas and strategies. And some people may want $100 million in funding. Where do I get it from? Oh, this guy's got $100 million, I'll give it to you. Or someone needs an idea for this, they've got an idea. That in a circle. So if she came out and hung around with other people that wanted to make their parents proud, for example, and they were all driven towards an outcome of success, they would do so well. But who does she hang out with? I don't know. She seems like a really nice person. Maybe you need a bit of Donald Trump. A bit tougher. Because you need a bit tough. Like Sakshi's very tough. If you mess around with her, she'll probably give you a couple of kung fu kicks and throw you out. I know. I don't know her that well. I've only met her a couple of times, but I read people very well. If you get her angry, you're in deep shit. Am I right? Yeah, absolutely, right? So what I'm trying to say to you is that you got to get that right environment. You got to get that compelling reason. I don't think that reason is your compelling reason. I don't think so. You know your parents love you. You know your parents are proud of you. Everybody knows that. So I don't believe that is. It's a good story, nice, warm story, but I don't think it's. Give her a big round of applause.